Hey STEMheads! Today, I'm visiting the Wildlife Education Center to find out why millions of birds stop here every year. I've studied shrimp, I've chased geese, and now it's time to meet all the birds that call the Great Salt Lake home. And trust me, some of them will surprise you. Hey Ashley.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I'm Liam, president of STEMheads. What are we going to be doing today?
So today I will take you around to our center, show you all of our buildings, and then maybe we'll go for a little walk and see what kind of birds we can see today.
Awesome. Let's get started.
All right. So this is our conservation hall. It's a really cool place where you can come get information and learn more about birds.
Okay.
So we always have different displays. Right now it's nesting season, so we've got a display of these different eggs you might see in different nesting birds out on the wetlands. We have this beautiful taxidermy collection that was donated to us by a longtime Division of Wildlife volunteer. This mural represents the Great Salt Lake ecosystem, so it takes you from the salty water and the edges with the microbialites, with our phalaropes and eared grebes, to our wetlands and then our uplands. And it was actually made by this artist, you can see his name all the way in the left corner, named Vado.
Vado, okay.
Yeah, and he actually is from South America. He lives near their salt lake called Mar Chiquita. And we actually get this bird, the phalarope. They fly all the way from Mar Chiquita up to Great Salt Lake. And so this represents migration and tying the communities together.
So I heard from Connor Simon that you used to do brine shrimp sampling like what I did last week. Why did you decide to come here?
So yeah, I was a wildlife biologist out on Great Salt Lake, and we managed the brine shrimp harvest. When this opportunity popped up, I thought, well, I can still work on Great Salt Lake and I can help get the word out on its importance by managing this education center. And the first thing I did was add a brine shrimp tank. So you can see we have like mating shrimp, female shrimp, male shrimp, and they're eating all the algae away. Last week this was bright green. We try and make sure they have enough food.
Is it usually this clear at the top half?
No, so it was bright green, and then we had a big hatch of brine shrimp, and now they're just eating it away. Okay. So once it's clear, we'll add more food.
How about you show me some of these taxidermies you got here?
This collection is more of the birds that you'll be able to see here when you're out at Farmington Bay. And then we have South America and then a lot of ocean species over there. You'll definitely see cinnamon teal when you're out here, so this bird. And then you'll also see a lot of green-winged teal while you're out here at Farmington Bay.
That one has pretty feathers.
And then you guys, this is a cackling goose, not a Canada goose.
So out of all of these birds, what's the most popular exhibit here?
Good question. I would say it's probably this trumpeter swan. You can see how enormous this bird is. And I think it's really good to have here for perspective because not a lot of people get up close and personal with trumpeter swans.
Yeah. Is this the biggest bird that you have here at the Great Salt Lake?
Yeah, I would say it's probably definitely one of the biggest birds that we get at Great Salt Lake. It's the biggest bird in this exhibit for sure.
Gosh, it's crazy how big these birds can
I
get.
know, like just looking at the feet on that bird and just the height of it.
Wow. So what is all this stuff you got here?
So this is a list of the bird species you might have a chance to see out here in June, ranging from songbirds to water birds, like the American white pelican, different kinds of raptors, and waterfowl.
Nice. What would you say is your favorite species of bird?
I'm gonna have to go with the American bittern. So how many birds do you think come to the Great Salt Lake ecosystem every year?
Probably like 12,000.
A little higher.
50,000.
A little bit higher.
200,000.
What if I told you it was 12 million?
Whoa, that's a lot of birds.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, but more than 10 million birds pass through or live here each year. Some of them only stop for a snack before flying thousands of miles, while others stay the whole winter. Also, the salty water might seem like it would scare the birds away, but it actually attracts tons of them because of the food it creates. This place is like an airport for birds, just with more squawking. So when I was doing the goose banding, I guess it looked like I was in Unit 1, about like around here.
Oh, very cool, yeah. So we are up here, and this entire area is Farmington Bay Waterfowl Management Area. So these units have names, and they're actually surrounded by canals and dikes, and the managers will move water and create different habitats seasonally to help all of the different migratory birds. So this is our classroom. We host a lot of field trips out here at the Eccles Center, and we use this room for different crafts and activities that are related to wetlands to teach the kids. We have about 1,200 to 2,000 kids from different schools come through every year, and this is one of the buildings we use. These doors open up all the way, like a sliding door, and then they can look out and use these scopes, and it's a really great building, way to immerse kids in the wetlands.
Gosh, I kind of wish I went here. I noticed this tower. What is it used for?
Yeah, so we call this our modus tower. It's an old radio tower, and then the things sticking out from it are the transmitters that'll read those tags. So if a bird that we've tagged or has been tagged anywhere along the flyway flies in or around or near it, it will pop up on our map.
But what are these poles over here?
Yeah, so these are actually old telephone poles that were donated and installed by Rocky Mountain Power as a part of a partnership. Great blue herons will come around February and start building their nests. And once they find their mates, they will have their babies, raise them here. You can watch them from our spotting scopes grow up and then fledge. They probably all about fledged a couple of weeks ago.
From the tiniest shrimp to the biggest pelicans, the Great Salt Lake is full of life worth protecting. Huge thanks to Ashley and the Wildlife Education Center for showing me just how connected everything is. The Great Salt Lake isn't just water. It's a home, a stopover, and a lifeline for so much wildlife. And I'm proud I got to share its story with you, STEM heads. Until next time.